From the creativity within our minds to the content beyond one platform, there is only one Gamers Feud.
I can help here. No.
You told me way earlier, bro.
Sorry, bro. Okay. 2 mid at least.
Yeah, smoke is close mid.
No. Some kind of heretic temple.
Você não olha nada, mano, no mapa onde eu tô, você simplesmente
Acabei.
sai.
Ah! Morri.
Susto.
Distracting, right? That's why he died. You were so distracted by it. Bro.
Iedereen was voor ons.
What the?
Wat?
Fuck, man.
Aye.
Ult.
What are you talking about?
Oh! Oh my god! Yo, I...
Throwing a grenade.
Pickle time. They're gonna fight off street. Oh, I didn't mean.
I'll buy you McChicken.
He just walked in.
Come on, Christina. I'll buy you McChicken too if you do it.
Uncle did.
kinda-
She doesn't.
Oh, I just got shot. Whoa. More chicken.
It's that. Hee hee. Oh. Hee hee. No. Hee hee. Oh. Hee hee.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Gamers Feud. We are here today with our first ever Counter-Strike game show, and we're starting it off with some Counter-Strike trivia. So we have 10 of the best Counter-Strike players to ever touch the game, and some people that maybe have never touched it, but no, maybe they might like get a little better after this. But we're gonna see how it all pans out. You saw them in the introduction. Some of those people are unfortunately not able to make it, but a majority of them are still here. So exclamation point cast, if you want to see any of the creators' links who are here today, we have 10 amazing creators. I'm gonna pull them up on the screen. We're gonna let them say hi, and then we're going to explain the rules and hop right into the trivia. Also, don't forget the first prediction is up. How many people will have 5,000 plus points by question number 10? That just means how many people are gonna get 5 questions right. Hopefully, it's a majority of people, but I don't know. People might throw the bag. So let's swap on over and introduce all of our amazing, amazing creators. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? You are all on screen now.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hey guys. Hello.
I'm Frankfurt, selling buff balance.
Confidence-wise, how is everyone feeling before we go into this?
Nervous?
Like an 8.
Nervous.
The least confident here. I've never played the game.
I'm just filling in for someone until they're here, so.
So like half the group confident, half the group not confident, or just vibing. But today's show is super, super simple. We are going to be doing some trivia. If you don't know how it works, I'll explain it for both you and the chat. So basically, we're gonna do 80 questions of trivia. They're gonna be multiple choice. There may be some sliders, so for that, that'll be more like numbers questions. There'll also be puzzles. There may be some typing questions. For the typing, you have to be within 3 letters. Otherwise, it will be counted as incorrect. And then for the last option is potentially true or false questions. For this show today, we're gonna do top 5 with the most points win. And the questions are gonna cover all the topics, so it could be something super popular or super niche. It just kind of depends. It's gonna be played via Kahoot, and about halfway through the show, we're gonna pause for Nitro Stream Racing. How that's gonna work is the winners of race 1 and 2 will receive 4,000 points, and the winner of race number 3 will receive 12,000 points. So the equivalent of getting 4 questions right or 12 questions right. Chat, if one of you happens to win, you can give the points away to someone in the show. So say, for example, you're a very big supporter of Hunter or Ryan or Franz or Fear Hunter. You can basically give your points to them, but they only receive half of those points. Keep that in mind. At the end of the show, we're going to give away multiple awards to the contestants. One of them you will be able to vote on as well. And the top contestants after the questions, the Nitro Stream Racing, and the awards will win. So keep that in mind. So top 5 at the end of this all will move on to the Tournament of Champions to compete for a cash prize in March or April's event. So with that being said, creators, are we ready to get started? Okay, just look. The questions might start out like a little bit hard. They're all in a randomized order, but I believe in all of you. Just try your best and don't fumble the bag. Okay, we are going to get started.
Oh, shiz.
All right, good luck, everybody. Let's get this bread.
Yeah. Look up, buddy.
Slider being wrong. Let us acquire this week.
First question is worth double points. How many games are in the Counter-Strike series? Super simple question.
There's 10.
The minimum you can put is 1. The maximum you can put is 10. There is a margin of error, though.
Always the maximum, right?
Good question.
Yes.
Great one to start off with, too.
Watch me be wrong, too.
The correct answer,
I really thought I was
which
confident about
no one got correct, is 6 games.
Oh.
What?
I feel like there's 6.
There is 6 games.
I
didn't slide it, so
I said 5.
I don't think it
I
was.
said 2.
There is a margin of there is a margin of error of 1 on either side. So if you put 5, you do get points, but you get less points than you would have gotten if you got it the exact number.
Oh, okay.
You basically get more points the faster you answer correctly, or for like sliders, the faster you answer correctly, close to the answer or exact. So the further away you get, the less points, obviously.
I said 2.
So currently, the max points anyone has is 331. Our second question is actually a puzzle. Sort these Counter-Strike games by release order, earliest at the top, latest at the bottom. So the most recent one would be at the bottom, obviously.
Counter-Strike Xbox.
Counter-Strike Xbox is a game. That is 4 of the 6 games.
Watch me get this wrong.
Bonus question: what knife is that on the left?
Is that Xbox or Xbox 360?
That's a straight blade.
Crimson
Knife.
Whip. Crimson Whip. Yeah.
That is a K knife.
One for the.
Someone said CS 1.6. Brother, that's not a it's not a game.
Yeah, it is.
I love Counter-Strike 1.6.
That's right. Yeah, I counted that when I.
1.6 is just called Counter Strike, but
I haven't touched any games. Any games in the series. I said 2. I thought there were 2. There are 2.
We're waiting
it's just
for
4
3
more.
people to submit
Click submit.
their answers. If you don't hit submit, then you get 0 points. And 2 people did not answer, but everyone got it incorrect. The correct answer is Counter-Strike Xbox, Counter-Strike Condition 0,
Counter-Strike Xbox.
Counter-Strike Source, and then Counter-Strike 2.
Oh,
Wait, you don't know about Counter-Strike Xbox?
I flipped it.
the OG Xbox.
Oh, yeah, to submit it.
I
You
also
gotta hit
got
submit.
CS:GO came out on Xbox.
I also
Wait,
got that. I got 0 points.
Messed up.
Oh my god.
What Valve
Actually,
video
what is
game
a
was Counter-Strike originally created to be a mod of? Got 4 options here.
Watch me get this wrong.
Dude, I didn't know there was.
And
I'm confident,
the reason I
but
said
don't know.
1.6 is not a game is because it's not called Counter-Strike 1.6.
Wait, there's a
Okay.
thing.
God. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Everybody
I got it
but
right.
one person
Let's
got
go.
that correct. It was Half-Life.
Everything's a Half-Life mod.
Pretty sure Deathmatch Classic came out afterwards.
First?
As we said,
Everything's a
answering
Half-Life
faster correctly gets you more points, but the maximum amount of points you can get is 1,000 on a normal question. The maximum you can get on another question that's double points is obviously 2,000. You could wait until the last second and answer and get it right, and you get like 1 point.
I just knew that everything was a Half-Life mod.
How many copies has the Counter-Strike series as a whole sold since 2011? This is in
One.
the millions. Your options
Oh
between
my
1 million
gosh.
and 40 million.
Random number, like, not that number. Random
They've
number.
posted multiple announcements about this in the game, also on their social media.
No, that's too low. Random number. That's not.
Looking for
below a
Frank,
certain
it
number.
rotates through the cameras.
What was the margin of error?
Am I being too expressive?
Someone was just asking where Frank was, and I was letting them know that the cameras on screen rotate through. So right now it's on
Oh my God,
Cheese and Fear Hunter. The correct answer, by the way, was 25 million.
Wow.
I was in the margin of error. I said
Oh my
28.
God.
The margin of error was 3 on either side, so between 22 million and 28 million.
I was on the end of the fucking spectrum.
Wait, doesn't CS2 have 30 million?
I had no
players?
idea. I
I was gonna say I got confused.
I think it doesn't count as a copy sold though, because it's a free to play, right?
Companies also like to embellish numbers a little bit. Because if you're like, yo, we sold 70 million copies, and then you only have 10 million players,
Name one in-game team.
Or
name
Oh,
one of the
boy.
in-game teams in CSGO. So when you're actually playing,
Oh
name
my
one of the
God.
teams you play
what a
as.
straw! Oh.
I'm stupid.
Oh, not an esports
Yeah,
team.
I was about
to put an
esports team. and was
I
like,
feel like I would have said name one of the esports teams in CS.
oh no.
I know.
Reading
there's at
comprehension.
least- I know there's at least 2 teams, and I think one of them.
Oh.
I was right.
The correct answer
mean,
is
like-
terrorist or counter-terrorist.
Oh.
Okay, there are only
Oh.
2.
Oh, I had
I
an
put
idea.
SAS.
Again, if
Bro,
you're
what's the dollars?
within 3 letters, you get it marked correct.
Bro said the
Yay.
British Secret Service.
I-
Not Secret
It's,
Service. Secret
uh,
Special Forces.
It's one of
Arctic
the
Avengers.
people
It's like the
you can
Avenger, but the British Special Forces.
see.
It's one of the like
I think
broken down, but we were
Counter-Strike
looking
sold
for.
more than 25 million copies.
Somebody say C9. What is C9?
Cloud9.
C9, Cloud9. It's an esports team.
Oh, okay.
I read wrong.
What was the name of the original Counter-Strike game engine before its current one? It's multiple choice.
Oh, okay.
Something Ryan.
Oh.
What the fuck? The lowest one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, whoever you're here to support, drop their name in chat, drop their emails in chat. We want to see who you think is going to win this entire event. Keep in mind, top 5 win, but there is obviously going to be a number 1 person overall. 5 people got this correct, by the way. It was Gold SRC. Those other 3 literally don't exist. I just made them up.
Cool.
You should make SAT tests.
What is the name of the game engine that was released with Counter-Strike Source and was used in CSGO? Also, because we have actually started, I'll break down what the different categories are we have overall. So we have questions about the series as a whole, questions about the maps, the game modes, the weapons, equipment, skins, Counter-Strike 2, and esports. So it's 10 questions from each. One said Frank, but he ain't winning anything. That's tough.
Don't worry. Go eat me.
The correct answer was just the Source. It was literally just, the game engine was literally called Source. That's also why the game was called Counter-Strike Source.
Oh.
Oh, add Source. That makes sense.
So I'm just stupid then.
Yeah.
I'm feeling dumb.
5 people got that correct. Someone said Unity. That's tough.
Bro, somebody said Valve.
Counter-Strike was also marketed as Half-Life Counter-Strike. Is that true or false? Got a 50-50 here.
That feels so wrong. That doesn't sound right.
That feels so right.
That is correct. It was marketed as Half-Life Counter-Strike. It was originally a mod for Half-Life. We just went over this like 3 questions ago.
I was still wrong.
Currently, no one has broken that 5,000 point mark, and it looks like 0 people are going to. When did the first Counter-Strike game beta release? Was it in 1999, 2000, another 2000, or 2013?
I feel good about this one.
I think I do too. I think I share a birthday with its beta release, but I could be wrong.
What's your birthday?
Yeah.
When's your
That's a good
birthday?
question.
The correct answer was
birthday?
June 19th, 1999.
I was born a year later.
That's so old.
23.
That's older than me.
Bro, that's older than me.
Final question for the prediction. Which game officially introduced in-game bots to Counter-Strike?
Why isn't multiple choice? Why can you pick multiple things? You know what? I'm picking 2.
Oh man, why is it multiple?
Oh no, I picked 2.
Came out at the same time? I don't know.
8 seconds
It's all
left.
6. It's all of them.
Also, for anyone wondering what the names of all the games are, they're all right there. The correct answer, by the way, was Counter-Strike Condition Zero and Counter-Strike Xbox. They added it at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's why there's you can pick multiple. See, I was 50% right. I said Counter-Strike Xbox.
Also, for the people in the prediction, only one person got to 5,000 points, and that was Franz. So you said between 1 and 4, you do win that prediction. Moving on to the next question. Question 11. How many official maps are currently in Counter-Strike 2? So not maps that were made by anybody in the community, just official ones by Valve.
Oh.
How am I not in last place yet?
The slider slipped on me.
I guess I'm going with that.
Also, yeah, Xbox CSGO did have tournaments. A lot of people played it.
Why did I agree to this? I got it right? Oh my god.
The correct answer is 10 official maps, but the margin of error was 2 on either side, so between 8 and 12.
I picked a random one. It just happened to be 10. My third
And like we said,
right.
you can guess through this entire thing and probably get stuff right. Name one or both of the Counter-Strike official hostage rescue maps.
There are only 2.
think there's only one right now.
It's not which ones are currently in the game. It's just
How many letters can we misspell this by?
3.
Okay.
Well, since you're asking that question, I know I'm not right. I wasn't.
Also, who will be highest on the board by question 30? You have 5 options. I Love Melons, M Hunter, Juicy, Franz, and Cylinder. Also,
Why am I on there?
because we pick random people and we want to give everybody a chance. But the 2 maps are either Office or Italy. You could have said one by itself or both of them together.
So my keyboard is messed up and it didn't type the E, but I did type Office.
For all the spelling ones, we review them afterwards. That's why we said if you're within 3.
I work here. I should know that. That's my bad.
I work here. I should know that.
Name one of the 3 distinct categories of Counter-Strike 2 maps. So just the overall category, and the maps are split up.
I might be wrong.
I should have studied.
I'm for sure wrong.
I mean, a lot of the study is just opening up the game. Here. Also, Temp, you got half of it right. Office and Vertigo. So if you would have just said Office, you would have got it right.
I haven't even opened the game. I was right? Holy fuck.
The correct answer is Hostage Rescue, Bomb Defusal, or Wingman. Any of those are the overall categories of maps.
Oh my god.
I thought that was a category.
I typed hostage. Isn't that right?
I just typed diffuse.
I wrote active duty.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I just said hostage rescue because I thought that was the answer.
Which of these is a Wingman bomb site A only map in Counter-Strike 2? 4 options. Also, I will let you know, I don't know if anybody's going to reach it, but you can certainly try. The world record for the show for most points is, last time I checked, I believe 82,000 points. They got 75 questions right.
Guys, don't worry. I'm gonna get that.
The correct answer, by the way, was Inferno. 7 out of 10 of you got that correct.
Goated.
Oh, because Vertigo's B only. Ah! Damn it!
Just come.
Which of these is a demolition map in Counter-Strike Global Offensive?
Demolition?
Oh no, I clicked too fast.
Was.
Oh my god.
Bro, who's queuing Demolition?
Demolition is goated.
Yeah, demolition's fun.
The correct answer, you could have either picked Bank or Sugarcane.
Oh wow.
Bank, dude. Out home.
Said Sugarcane, my goat. See, you would have been right. CS2 is not real. At launch, how many official maps did Counter-Strike Global Offensive have? So at launch, not at the end of the game, not after maps were added in. Just off rip.
I kept going with that. I'm picking random answers.
Yeah, it was like 12.
Thinking about.
When did it come out?
2012.
I was like 11. Almost 12. Damn. I got it wrong. I wonder why.
The correct answer was 16 maps. Margin of error was 3 on either side. No one got even within the margin of error.
I said 9.
Yeah, I said 8.
It might be like 4.
Do you have a list of those maps, possibly?
The other one, we said the other maps were like, or the other game was 10 maps. You thought that it was going to have less than the game that came out before it, like 10 years before?
Dust, Sugarcane, Bank.
I thought I was going to have more, so I said 9.
The last one had 10. Okay. You're not good at math. It's okay, Hunter. How many more maps does Counter-Strike Source have than when Counter-Strike Global Offensive launched?
There's why is one more on there twice?
Wait. This one said, so you had just said that Counter-Strike Global Offensive had more than Source, but then this one says Source has more. I'm gonna say more maps? 2 less more, I'd say. Or
2
maybe-
less more.
Yeah.
And the one more was on there twice just to mess with people. They had 2 more maps because the question isn't asking how many maps did Counter-Strike Source have when it launched. It's asking how many just when it was done. Did it have more than Counter-Strike Global Offensive at launch? So just the difference between.
I said 2 less.
Name 1 of 4 Counter-Strike Condition 0 maps after release. So not one of the default maps, one of the after release ones. Also, 99% of the time, the pictures are just kind of random pictures that I selected. So don't try to base stuff off of the pictures.
Done.
Person that is definitely Ryan. How you doing over there?
Terrible. He would have gotten all these right. I know that.
You're helping us out. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
I don't know. I've got
Literally every
12k
question,
hours.
like,
I've
oh, he
missed
would have
some.
known that.
The correct answer is Corruption, Truth, Sienna, or Vostok.
Look, I've only got 4 questions right this whole time, so.
Dude.
Has
I
anybody,
don't know. Dude.
has
I don't
anybody
know how I
got
didn't
that
get
right?
Nobody got that right.
Put nuke 2.
Hey, everyone maintaining.
Nuke 2.
You Nuketown? How many remake maps were in the original Counter-Strike?
Oh my god, the slider again. Random number. Let's go.
Bro, I feel like honestly, Riot or Valve should just buy the other one and then just make a giant CSGO Valorant baby game.
That
How
would
the
suck.
fuck no?
No, they
Keep
should be
your
able to copyright each
Overwatch
other.
and e-dating over there. CS
I was
doesn't
gonna
want
say,
Valorant.
that's how you
Yeah, I
end up
kind of like how we're
losing.
clicked up right now. We've got a common enemy over here in Counter Strike. Nice. Someone over there.
The correct answer, by the way, was 13. So the margin of
I said
error was 10 to
Almost there.
16.
Almost.
I said 0.
I said 5, and you know,
I said 0.
Yeah, I
I
also
never even
said
heard of
5.
that.
All the OG maps. They're not real.
Goodness gracious. Time for a puzzle which is worth double points. Sort these map groups by the amount of maps within them. Most maps at the top, least at the bottom. Read before submitting. And also, please hit submit. So your options are Counter-Strike 2 hostage rescue maps, Counter-Strike Condition 0 hostage rescue maps, Counter-Strike all its maps total, or Counter-Strike Global Offensive Wingman maps only.
Oh man.
Oh.
Also, for the people in chat, we're about 20 questions in. Out of these 20, how many would you have gotten correct? Because I know some people are struggling. Some people who thought they would be doing better, maybe like not doing as great. But out of these 20, how many would you have gotten right? Hunter said 4.
3.
Nice.
That's how many I got right.
Dude, these questions are hard.
True.
Question spread the butter.
I didn't realize I'd have to study.
I didn't get.
Yeah, I opened up Counter Strike. I was like, yeah, it looks good, and that was about my extension of studying.
I thought it was gonna be like, what's a pink AK skin?
5 out of 10 people got that correct. So people at least know their maps.
Wow.
At the top was Counter-Strike, obviously all the maps. Counter-Strike Global Offensive Wingman, then Condition 0, and then Counter-Strike 2.
I didn't order thin crust pizza.
Question 21. Name one of the 2 unreleased game modes for Counter-Strike 2. They were both announced, so it's not like nobody knows this sort of thing. Also, you got to keep in mind, like most game shows, like example for like Family Feud, you go in not knowing what the questions are about, what topics it is. So you guys having played the games at least, or at least knowing about it, gives you an advantage over most people going on other shows. Unless you're Hunter.
Yeah, what if you haven't played the games before?
I mean, you still guessed 4 questions, right?
Oh, 21.
Yes.
The correct answer is Danger Zone or War Games. One person in chat got that correct.
Announced Danger Zone? That's
Yo,
true.
but-
Danger Zone.
I had no idea about it.
I said deathmatch.
I said arms race.
Isn't gun game
Arms race was good. I thought it would've been
in
arms
War
race.
Games?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't think yet. I think they only have comp, premier, deathmatch, casual.
War games.
Name one of the 4 game modes for Counter-Strike. So when you just load in, what are the 4 things you can pick from? Also, putting more than one will get it wrong. I will say that. I don't care if you like put all 4 in there. It's wrong. Who said name one?
Jesus fucking Christ, he's actually drinking honey.
I just gave myself a honey facial.
Yummy.
I feel like you should keep wet wipes near your desk so you can wipe off your hands.
Usually it's not that messy, I promise.
You should make like a trail of honey to your window.
So.
Oh, and then the ants can.
The 4 options. So.
No.
4 options are assassination, hostage rescue, bomb defusal, and escape.
What? Those are map types, not game modes.
Oh.
Wait, I said game modes. I put deathmatch.
I thought was other thing.
Competitive. Yeah.
Another thing.
Bad question. Let's move on.
I also said deathmatch.
As a competitive. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Competitive is also good. But no, nice. Thank you.
Oh, they could. Okay, that works.
Which of these is the training game mode for Counter-Strike Xbox?
Oh, bro.
Because all of them had a specific name.
Am I wrong? Probably.
I just clicked something that quick style.
The correct answer is hostage rescue training or demolition training. Only one person got that right.
Oh, did you get that right?
It was Juicy.
That was a shot in the dark.
How many rounds max are there in Premiere in CS2 without overtime?
Wait, like actually what people say it is, or what you win at?
Yeah, how many round wins?
Well, if it was how
You
many
can't see me, but I'm
max
shrugging my hands
time?
right now. It's kind of up to you, whatever you think it is.
Okay, I see.
Love that.
But they say max rounds blank, but it's also different when.
Not
I
3.
think what?
Someone said 25. The correct answer is 12.
Okay.
No,
With
I
overtime, it'd be 15. The margin of error was 1 on either side, so everyone but one person got that right.
Hello, is it not 13?
It's MR 13.
Well, it's
Win
without
that
overtime.
Yeah.
I wonder who that one
I think
person
it's
was.
MR 12, I think it.
You thought there was 3
think I'm
rounds in a
13.
competitive game mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you meant like how many rounds, not like the score
Yeah.
it goes to, because that'd be a higher range for rounds, right?
Yeah, that was a slightly confusing one.
In deathmatch, what command is required to select that game mode?
What? These are questions that I do not know.
Deathmatch? I never
Take a
use.
guess, we move on. We try to hope the next one's easier.
What?
Because they have like the little console in game and you can change game modes to it. So what is the command you got to put in to select the game mode deathmatch?
Oh, in that case, I definitely.
I don't know.
I didn't.
It is just game type 1 or game type 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that totally. I had no idea.
But I'm already in
That's
deathmatch.
What psychopath is
You said
queuing
they-
deathmatch through their console?
Oh yeah. But when you're in deathmatch, when you not want to set, yeah. I forgot.
What is the default player maximum in the casual game mode?
Watch
Like-
me be wrong.
Total or per team? These questions are so ambiguous.
Up to you to decide.
That's part of the fun.
Does it say what is the
It is
default
like the
player
SAT,
maximum
bro,
for
you're
a
right.
team in the casual game mode?
Yeah, reading comprehension, guys.
I don't have
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
A reading
Read it
test.
very carefully.
Correct answer is
What is
20
it?
players maximum because it's talking about overall. It's not talking about teams specifically. 5 people got that correct.
It's 12. Oh my god.
We have to
Which
put our
of these
minds.
weapons spawn on the floor in Scavenger?
Huh?
Scavenger.
Holy shit.
I know.
Just because you don't play the game mode doesn't mean we're not going to ask you about it.
I know for a fact that one of these is in the game.
These are all in the game.
Scavenger.
They mean danger zone?
Wow.
Oh, let's go.
All of these except for the P200 and the knife spawn on the floor.
I said no.
What is
About my answer
scavenger?
then.
Scavenger,
I never
like
heard
the
of
old
scavenger.
Game mode?
It's an older game mode. Yep. And those two weapons weren't included because you just spawn with them.
Awesome.
What amount of health and armor do dead players respawn with in the Guardian game mode? Is it 100, 100? Is it 50, 50, 25, 25, or 20, 20?
Oh, I got that wrong. I'm a failure in my country.
Forgot about.
Did I miss the Guardian game mode?
Yeah.
What is the Guardian game mode?
It was in operations.
The correct answer is 50 health and 50 armor.
Oh.
It'd be kind of OP if you spawn back with 100, 100.
Hey, hydrate. Drink water, everybody.
Posture check.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Also, in the co-op strike game mode, if you collect all 3 collectible coins, how many points are added? If you ever played this, then you know like how much each coin is worth, so you can just do the math times 3.
I just want Ryan to be here already.
I did not guess a number divisible by
He
3.
went to like a drive-through,
Yep.
and he went to do dry cleaning, and then he went.
The correct answer is 15,000 because each coin is 5,000 points.
If I had waited a second to hear
Yeah,
if you know
yeah.
how much each coin is worth, then I wouldn't have chosen 5,000.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, points.
How many players are there total in Arms Race?
I think I'm wrong.
It's the only number divisible by 3, right? It wouldn't 50,000. Wait, am I bad at math? 50,000?
No. It wouldn't be.
Oh no, that wouldn't be divisible. Never mind. Yeah. It is 6v6 in Arms Race.
I was wrong. I said 4v4.
Never would have
go.
guessed. I have not played Arms Race so long.
I said 10.
Also, for the prediction, Franz was highest on the leaderboard. So, for those of you that bet 1.4k channel points, you were correct. How many pistols are there in total in Counter-Strike Global Offensive?
I was like trying to remember the wheels. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm so good at this.
The correct answer is 10. One person got that correct.
Dang.
Guys, I'm so good at this. I'm in first place. Ignore that 0.
Well, not Hunter, but the other Hunter, Fear Hunter, currently has an answer streak of 3 in a row correct. Getting on an answer streak does actually get you more points. So,
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
seem to hold it.
also there's one prediction. There's one more prediction up before we get to our
How many
halfway point.
pistols are there?
There is 80.
8?
Will the top 3 change by question 40? So that is our halfway point. So 9 more questions. The top 3 currently is Franz, Juicy, and I Love Melons.
Yo. Wait, you said there's 8 pistols?
There's 10, but there's 80
Oh.
questions.
Oh, that misheard you.
How many shotguns are there in total in Counter-Strike Global Offensive?
I almost clicked an answer that was definitely wrong.
I feel
Well,
like
the one I clicked is probably
the question
also
of it saying shotguns, not shotgun, should at least take away one option.
Yeah, I almost accidentally clicked on one that it definitely isn't.
The correct answer is 4 shotguns total. 80, you got that correct. So look at that.
I almost accidentally clicked 1.
Oh well, we can stop the prediction already because we already lost. Medlin's dropped out of the top 3, so we'll end the submissions for that. And no one voted for yes, but the top 3 did change. So next question. How many heavy machine guns are there in total in Counter-Strike Global Offensive?
0. They're actually called light machine guns.
Stop.
I was wrong.
Damn it. I was totally wrong. Oh my
The answer is 2. 7 of you got that
said-
correct.
And
I
then
said 6.
and the M1.
I said 5.
Because like what you might think might be like a heavy machine gun or like a LMG, they have a different classification for it themselves.
I said 6.
Also, Hunter, you're now in the top 5. I think like the bare minimum everyone should shoot for is 10,000 points. That is getting 10 questions right.
All right,
If we guess that-
15. Hey, let's do it.
We got
I
this
have
from-
5,000.
How many SMGs are there in total in Counter-Strike Global Offensive?
Mm-hmm. At least 1.
Also, Chaos, you can start the next prediction up early and just set the timer to like 10 minutes instead of the normal 5.
Oh,
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
I was totally wrong.
That picture is not an SMG. The pictures aren't there to like help you. They're just random pictures. But the correct answer is 7 SMGs.
Am I forgetting?
At 5.
Say I'm missing 2.
What's CSGO?
How many sniper rifles are there in total in CSGO?
2,000.
Is it 5, 3,
you.
4, or 2?
Why are you saying thank you? I don't know.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know.
No, it was wrong.
It was 4. Whoever listened to the guy who's never played when he said 2, that's kind of crazy.
Oh, I forgot about the.
Oh my God,
one.
several people did.
I
That's
forgot. I
crazy.
forgot about the auto sniper.
Oh, I folded.
Holy shit.
Sort these rifles by their cost in game of CS2. Most expensive at the top, least expensive at the bottom.
Oh, man.
Your options are the Galil AR, the SG553, and the AK-47.
It's just like, why are you saying thank you?
Why
I
did
don't
it-
know the answer.
You could also just like guess off of like real world price. You ever watch
I
what do you call it?
tried.
What's that one movie with Jonah Hill and that other guy?
21 Jump Street.
No, not Channing Tatum.
You said that other guy.
The one where they're
No,
like,
in fact,
the one where they're like
other guy,
they
that
they
movie.
sold
War
weapons.
War Dogs.
War
War
Dogs.
Dogs, yes. If you
I
watch
was
that
like-
movie, you know how much these all cost.
I was like, they definitely. He definitely said that one guy. So I just said a movie that he was there with another
Also,
guy.
Chaos, you forgot to put bot on the prediction, by the way.
Aaron, do you still counting the pistols? Oh, that... I got it in my head.
Bro, what do you know that we don't? I don't know. I was just trying to help people guess stuff. It is the SG, the AK-47, and the Galil.
Mac 10,
I didn't read the question. I had them
MP9,
on the
MP5,
room.
MP7,
MP5, MP7. That's the one I was forgetting.
MP7.
My bad.
3 more questions before our break. Which of these pistols is the least expensive in-game of CS2? The Zeus,
Which one was the?
the Dual Berettas, the P250, or the Glock 18?
Well, this has got to be the cheapest in real life, so I'm going on that.
It's got to be the cheapest in real life. Oh my god.
I was right. It was the Glock.
The correct answer is the Glock 18.
Which one?
See,
You
I
wanna know
went-
why
I
that's the
went-
least expensive?
Because you spawn with it.
Thank you. So it's free.
Yeah, but if you drop,
Wait, that's
if
like
you
that's
drop
not
it,
free
it's-
gun.
If you drop it, it costs 200 though.
Yeah.
To rebuy.
It costs money.
That's the free gun. I was like, that's the cheapest out of all of them in real life.
Let's say you're a terrorist.
Jesus
Christ!
Wait, why is this hypothetical?
Which of these weapons are not on the 5th row on the in-game buy menu? The Tech 9, the Mag 10, the Op, or the Desert Eagle?
I'm gonna say all of them.
But if you switch up your buy menu,
Default
Wait,
menu.
the default menu?
Which these are
Wait,
not on the
I'm
fifth
so
row.
wrong. I'm so wrong.
Pistols,
Basically, which one is not the
heavy
most expensive?
rifles.
I'm so wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey,
The correct answer is the
What?
Tech 9.
I have to get ones.
Okay.
I am 5,000 points behind 9th place.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
behind
How
8th
much
place.
damage does an AK-47 do to the head in CSGO when unarmored? And it is a slider. You got between 1 and 150. Say YOLO.
See, if it's not an instant kill, then that's unrealistic.
It's an
Choose
insta
your
kill.
own guns. It's not
Yeah.
subjective. It's you go in the menu and by default, without changing any settings, what is there?
Who does that?
Also, what's the 5th row? I thought there was only 4 pistols, SMG, heavy rifle.
There's-
Oh,
No, I think by default
My fault.
the weapons are ordered in least expensive to most expensive.
I got my 5th question
Uh,
right, by the way.
The correct answer is
Oh,
143 damage to the head when you're not
Fifth row,
armored,
not
but
column.
the margin of error was basically like 20 on either side. So if you just said 129,
wait.
like 149, you were right.
Oh, I said the max.
That's still right. At least nobody said like anything lower than 100.
What was the number?
143.
6 question.
Okay.
6 out of
143.
39.
Also, Franz is the first person to hit 20,000. Currently has a 2,000 point lead, kind of coasting. Unless you somehow fumble, you probably win this.
I'm almost 6,000 points behind 8th place.
Final question before our break.
Double
What is the
point.
reserve ammo limit of the SCAR 20?
The fuck is a reserve? Ammo limit.
Hi. Oh, sorry.
Bruh.
Guys. Oh my god.
The amount you can have in your reserves?
How are you in the military and you don't know what reserve ammo is?
Because we don't use those terms. We just use what's in your gun.
Who placed the SCAR 20?
Let's try it.
Correct answer is 90. That's basically
What's
like
in your
the
gun?
backup ammo.
We use what's in your gun and what's not in your gun.
So currently at our halfway point, Franz is in first place, 20,000 points. Then Frankfurter, 18,500. Then Ryan is in 18th place. Sorry, not 18th place. Sorry, 3rd place.
18?
I Love Melons in 4th place, and then Stack is in 5th place.
Hey, let's go staff buff.
Not really. You'd be in first place if you had a buff.
No, trust me, 5th is the buff from what I've been playing this whole time.
But we are going to be swapping over to Nitro Stream Racing. So like I said, this is going to give you additional points. So it'll give you 4,000 points if you win race number 1 or 2. If you win race number 3, that is worth 12,000 points. So if you're in someone that's like in last place, here's free points for you. Once possible on the screen, you're just going to do exclamation point play, and then you can hop on into the race. So for the first race, we're going to only have 1 bot. The second race is going to have half the amount of bots to people, and the third race is going to have the same amount of bots as people. So with that being said, exclamation point play, hop on in the first race. Also for the people that are in the call, I'm going to screen share so you guys have no delay while we are doing this so you can see. Yeah, exclamation point play, hop on in. We're going to do 3 total. Keep that in mind. We already picked them beforehand. What actual tracks we're doing. Play. There we go. And we have the prediction up as well. So this is kind of a chance for you to rest your brain. If you want to like, because your car just goes by itself. If you want to try to study in between now and the next tab, you could also do that.
Or switch.
Want to go grab food? You could do that. I mean, why don't you switch people? You're 4th place right now.
I mean, because there ain't no way I'm keeping it.
I mean, the people after you are behind by like 5,000 points. So I don't know, man.
Me, I am.
We're gonna give you about 10 more seconds to join on in. Gonna lower the number of bots down just in case someone decides to join at the last minute. Exclamation point play. I'll be right back. You're all good. Also, I'm going to what do you call it? Deafen Discord for a second. Stack, if you can get everybody's placement for me.
Oh, current placements? Yeah.
Okay. So we are hopping into the race. Like I said, this gets them 4,000 points. So if someone can't even get 4 questions right, here's a chance to get that many points right now. And by the way, chat, if any of you happen to win, you can give the points away to someone. So if you're like, hey, I won, but I want to give the points to Juicy or Franz or Fear Hunter or Cheese, you can do that. You just let us know at the end of the race if you do happen to win, and they'll get half the amount of points. So they'd get like 2,000 points. You don't stand a chance. I trained. Exclamation point boost actually does not do anything, but the race is rigged. The race is random. You also have power-ups you can use if you do pick them up on the bottom of the screen or the left side of the screen. If you see a little purple icon next to your name, exclamation point mega, and you can use that power-up. Currently, we got Lily first place, Franz in second. The one bot is in third place currently. Apparently, Lily did actually train. Also, I will say, if you don't have a mega and then you try to like type mega early, it won't really do anything because then you won't be able to type it when you need to type it. But yeah, if it does say like, hey, you're like trying to type the same word, just type something different and then you can type the word. But yeah, there is 3 laps total. We are now on to lap number 2. Franz currently sitting in first place easily. Lily in second. The bot in third. Everybody else kind of just getting smacked around. Brooke in 8th place. MC Deed. Oh, well, you were in the top 10, then you got dropped out. Gamers Feud, look at that. We're in 7th place. Easy peasy. Scores are looking interesting. Let me get this pulled up. But yeah, chat, so far we're about halfway through the show. We are well ahead of schedule. How's everyone feeling just confidence-wise for the person you are rooting for? Because I know it's very difficult when we're doing this, but obviously it can be pretty fun if you come in knowing a lot more, but if you don't know as much, maybe you're a little bit more stressed. I do have a mega, exclamation point mega. Franz still chilling first. If you have megas, make sure you use it. Give me win, please, because I'm on Santa's good list. That's kind of valid. Frankfurter chilling in 13th. Shinobi, you could get a win easy. Look, if everyone just used their megas and hits Franz, you could all easily win. Franz just currently has a lead of about 45 seconds. So yeah. The music is kind of vibey. Oh, that's tough. Kitty Cat 23, 19th place. Franz still chilling in first, but it is not a guaranteed win now because someone is kind of creeping up. Oh, it's the bot. If Franz gets caught by the bot, that'd be kind of funny. Melon's catching up here. Zylander also catching up. I don't know, we have about, give or take, 45 more seconds in this race. Franz has to keep the lead, otherwise potentially losing out on 4,000 points, and someone could easily overtake him. Keep in mind, for the points, it is not added until the very end. So when we add in the awards as well, that is when the points will be added in. So maybe Franz wins. On screen, it won't actually show the 4,000 points being added until the very end. But yeah. Make sure you're using your megas. They will hit people. Keep that in mind. Gamers Feud, chilling out there using a boost. Which I didn't know it was a thing, but yeah, I guess it's a thing. I still think it's exclamation point boost because I didn't type anything. I'm not touching the keyboard. Franz still chilling in first place, but potentially, oh, not potentially, falling off the map. That is tough. Into the water, which somehow the water is solid. People are catching up. Melons is about to overtake France. Oh no. Well, that's tough. It is just France versus Melons. Melons could win this right now. Just don't hit any bananas and you're fine. Just believe. Okay. Melons at the last second came out of nowhere and stole the win from France, it looks like. Unless... Okay. At the last second, I Love Melons stole the win from France, who was coasting the entire time. So that is Melons winning 4,000 additional points to their score that we will be adding at the very end. So congratulations to Melons on that. 4,000 points we're adding in later on. Congratulations. Juicy, you also hit the most cars. Lily, you hit the most bananas. McNuts, you traveled through the air the most. And Chaos Rex had the fastest speed. Let's see. Brooke, 23rd. MCD, 22nd. The bot, 21st place. Let's see. Hunter, 12th place. I was in 10th and also 4th. But yeah, that is it for race number 1. For number 2, we are doing triple track. So we're gonna swap on to here. Exclamation point play, hop on in. This is race number 2. This is worth 4,000 points. Okay, I did hold up enough fingers. 4,000 points once again. Exclamation point play. This time we're gonna have half the amount of bots to people instead of just one. And there will also be a new prediction. I don't know if the last one was resolved. Oh, it wasn't. Okay. So a contestant won that last one. And then we gotta get the new prediction up for you guys, obviously. The new prediction. Who's gonna take up a majority of the top 10? And this one is gonna be on a 5-minute timer. So keep that in mind. There we go. So we're gonna have, give or take, we'll put 15 in for right now, just in case extra people join. But yeah, exclamation point play, 15, there we go. Exclamation point play. We are on race number 2 out of 3. Keep in mind, this could help whoever you're here supporting win some additional points. We add this in to have a fun little way to kind of take a break from the questions, because I know it can hurt your brain. It can be stressful. You're like, bro, I don't know this. And it can stress you out. So we kind of do this to calm down, give you a little bit of a breather, and hop into a little side spot. So we're going to get started. Exclamation point play, hop on in. This is the final time to get on in here. Oh, we're missing 3, 4.
What month sober?
Hey.
24 months sober.
So we are going into race number 2. How's everyone feeling after the first race? I know, Franz, you almost had to win, but at the last second, unfortunately, Melon took it away from you.
Yeah. I'm gonna win this.
You're gonna win this one? You wanna use your luck right now instead of on the final race?
I'm gonna win the whole show.
Okay, more confident now.
5,000 points behind 8th place, but I got this.
Bro, if my controller's out of batteries, I call remake. That's tough.
Wait.
I got this. I got 6 questions right so far, but I got this.
Also, Ryan, welcome in.
How you doing, man?
Doing good. She did not like set you up for failure. She's in like 4th place right now, I believe. So you're kind of in a good spot.
She did good.
Solid. Yeah, sorry.
You're better than me.
Can't really just run out of work and say, hey, I got a Counter-Strike quiz, you know? So,
no, you're all good.
I forgot we had this today. I didn't know until he sent the message out about the tech check. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot I had that.
Go, Chise, go.
No.
I have no idea what's going on, to be honest with you.
Well, it's just I have to
I'm
be the
here.
first in some game.
Well, don't let Francie
You'll
pass.
eventually answer
Don't let it
question.
happen. Don't let him pass.
She's currently in first, just kind of vibing.
I have so much
Thanks,
wind
God.
blowing from the fucking cold outside.
So for right now, we're just kind of doing nitro stream racing. So this is our like halfway point, so you can win some bonus points towards your trivia score. So if you win race 1 or 2, you get 4,000 points. You win race number 3, that is 12,000 points. And each question, the actual trivia is worth 1,000. So you got to think it's like worth 4 questions or worth 12 questions. But yeah, we've already went through 40 questions, and we have 40 more after this. Jeez, you were kind of chilling, and now you're 25th place. We're not going to talk about it. It's okay. Makes you feel better. I'm in 32nd out of 35.
Can we talk about how Franz is always near the top?
Yeah, it's
I
a little weird.
think he's got good tires.
I got hacks.
Good tires is there. Okay, so I will say you can actually customize your car, and on certain maps there's like ice or like snow or something, and there's tires specifically for that. But like the only thing on this map is like wood and occasionally some water.
Wait, so are you guys seeing this live? Or are you watching Gamers Feud stream?
Watching the stream on
There's a screen share in the Discord.
No, that
the-
would make sense.
The actual stream has a delay, just so that if people are trying to like any of the one that's viewing the stream wants to like guess on answers for the show, they can do that, but it just won't be right as it's happening, so it doesn't potentially help someone that happens to look at chat right then. Also, Hunter falling through the map. Melon's back in first place once again, but potentially could just kind of lose it at the last minute.
I'm gonna do it. Oh no.
Go,
Oh no, I jinxed it.
Oh, Snape's in first place now.
What was his name? Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. Actor who played Snape. Frank,
Yo, Rip Snape.
fourth place.
I was just thinking about him the other day. Rip Snape.
There's a bot named Shaquille Oatmeal.
That's a great name.
That is a beautiful name.
So we got Shinobi, Franz, and Frank all in the top 3. Got Melons coming up. Got a bunch of bots after that. So hopefully one of you wins.
I'm so good at this. Come on. I need this, bro.
Why are there so many bots?
So there was 20 people,
Wait,
so we
I
put
am
like
selling buff balance?
12 bots in, give or take. We are on the final lap, so if you were going to make a comeback, now would probably be the best time to do it. I will say the final race is going to be a straight line, 1 lap. So, yeah.
Come on, I gotta win that one. I gotta win that one.
In the past 7 shows we've done, no one has won the final race.
Oh.
I remember there was one I wasn't on. I hopped in just as the last race was about to start, and I won it. And they gave nobody my points.
Oh wait, we could have been typing things. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. You can type Mega and Boost every now and again.
Boost doesn't do
Frank,
anything.
type Mega.
Does
Frank,
actually use
Frank.
stuff.
Do it.
Wait,
No,
Boost
don't
doesn't
it,
do
Frank.
anything?
I did
Boost is for
I
marbles.
used Banana Storm.
To use the
No.
actual boost, you gotta like go on the website. Chaos Rex first place. Now it's Frank. It's just kind of swapping around a lot. Oh, Fear
Went
Hunter.
from
Look at
first
that.
to 9th?
Oh,
got hit
well,
with a
damn.
tornado.
Every time I say something, someone loses it. Oh, it's the end of the race.
Holy shit, I went down to 10.
Cylinder, come
Oh,
on.
wow.
You can do this, potentially.
Embarrass me.
No.
Okay.
He's catching up.
And at the end, you do stick out the win, so you're winning 4,000 points. So far, out of both of the races, we have had someone win some points. So that's a W.
Hopefully no one wins one in the third one. We're 13,000 points.
I mean, unless it's like the person in last place, then it won't really matter because they won't catch up to anybody in the top 5. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there was 5 people that are on the show that took up the top 10. So it was actually contestants that took up the majority. We are doing the final race. It is called Cloud Canyon. Like I said, it is a straight line, 1 lap. It's going to be the same amount of bots to people. So XP Point Play, hop on in. This is the final one worth 12,000 points. And then we're hopping back into the trivia to test the rest of your CSGO knowledge. I say CSGO, but it's just all of Counter-Strike. So, yeah.
I can't wait to get 6 more questions right, and then just that's it.
Brother, you gotta have some sort of confidence in yourself. You are so negative. Believe, man.
I know I have no idea how to even do the races, so I'm probably slowly going fucking back here.
It's just exclamation point play in the Twitch chat.
Don't worry, you
How do
won't
I
get-
actually play though?
It
That's
it
how-
automatically goes for you.
Yeah.
You just
Oh shit. Okay.
And then if you get a power up, then it's exclamation point mega. So it's just 2 things you're typing.
Oh, I don't know, Nava. I'm not super negative. I'm just realistic.
It's a drawn out roll of the dice.
Mm-hmm.
You'd know about that from sponsorships.
Oh, what
huh?
if we did?
Yeah, Discord.
Oh,
is
dude,
promoting
don't-
gambling. I can't believe it.
Oh my God, you're promoting gambling.
The final prediction is up, by the way. Who's gonna win? The final prediction's up. Who's gonna win the 12,000 points? Is it gonna be chat, a contestant on the show, one of the staff members, or a bot? You have a few minutes to vote on that, but the race is not gonna take a few minutes, so make sure you're getting your points in. I'll be honest.
5 seconds.
I'm gonna bet on a bot winning this. 500 points.
I'm gonna go all in on me. Where's contestant?
Exclamation point play if you have not already. Get on in. We are starting. There's 8 seconds left. This will decide potentially the entire show. Not actually. We've literally had people win the Nitro before and then still lose.
I'm not going all in.
It's pretty common. But also, it's pretty common that bots win.
This is not healthy for me. I don't think this is a good idea.
Oh, it's a short
Is that the whole
track.
race?
It is.
Yeah.
It's
One
just-
lap, straight line.
What about the people who start in the back?
That's
Hey,
tough.
get fucked.
I did actually message the developers and say like, hey,
That
can we
sucks.
make it so everyone at the beginning there's no like collision, so everyone can just start at the same time, and they're working on it.
Damn,
Nice.
Nefo's out here changing the game.
Currently, Lily first place and kind of just chilling. Nobody on the show. Oh wait, no, Frank's in there. Never mind. Frank's in
Come on,
9th.
Bro,
Hey,
it
look,
really
that's
is
the-
like mostly bots.
High
Holy
roll.
shit.
come on, all the bots need to fall
You're
off
not
the
a bot.
edge for a little bit.
If a bot wins, can I have the points?
If the bot wins, nobody gets points. But if someone from the staff wins, we basically just spin a wheel of everyone's name, and whoever it lands on gets the points.
Do some real gambling.
But it doesn't look like we're gonna need it. Never mind. Frank fell off the map.
Oh, my Frank.
I was gonna say it
Alright.
looked like Frank was gonna win, but never mind.
Ah, man. I'm lucky. I think I'm gonna get some water. Oh, I'm back. Never
Kimchi.
mind, dude.
Kimchi
Dopamine's
wins.
coming back.
And
My levels are rising.
Oh,
at the end of it,
There's all the bots.
the bots ended up winning. So our streak of 7 shows in a row now extends to 8 shows in a row where the bot has won the final race and no one gets those points.
I think it might
Super,
be a good idea to switch games.
super unfortunate.
Revise this.
This might be your sign.
But that is all 3 of our races. Kitty Cat 23 hit the most cars. Frank got our fastest speed, going 436 kilometers per hour, falling off the map. Let's see. Out of everyone in here, unfortunately, Franz got the lowest placing, got 41st out of 45, and then the
Minus
highest
5,000 points.
was Fear Hunter. But
Unlucky.
that is the end of the Nitro stream race. That means we're going to be hopping back into the trivia. There is a new prediction up, by the way. Will anyone in the top 5 drop out before question 60? So your top 5 currently are Franz,
I'm gonna throw for channel points.
Frank, Ryan, Melons, and Stack or 2147M. So if any of them drop out and you say yes, you will get some points. If you say no, then you might just lose out on some points. Currently, a majority of chat, and by majority I mean 100%, are saying yes. So if you decide to put 1 channel point on no, you could just win 3,000 channel points. But is everyone ready to hop back into these questions?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or for
Yep,
some people,
I'm
start the
ready.
questions.
Get her done.
Okay, so we are on
I'll talk to you
question
about that after Napo.
Of the Arctic
40
Avengers.
out of 80. Question 41.
Oh, no.
What type of equipment is the only one that can be dropped by will without dying? There's only one.
Time.
That's a crazy question. It's a deep cut.
Oh.
Another deep cut.
Oh no, 2 other people had the exact same idea as me, putting 1 channel point on no.
just
7
try
people
one.
put in their answers. Make sure you're hitting submit on these if they have a submit button. Otherwise, your answer's not going to go in.
So the goal for this is just to make 10,000.
The correct answer
Oh,
is
what?
C4.
Oh.
What about the Zeus?
Yeah, the Zeus.
Yeah, I thought the Zeus counted for that too.
Zeus is equipment.
It is under the equipment section.
So who said nades? That's not a thing.
No,
You can drop
nades
nades
is wrong.
down.
Nades is grenades.
Oh,
but nades-
nah,
if
bro.
you're in
Okay.
if you're in the buy menu, under equipment is Kevlar and Zeus. You can drop a Zeus.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now you got arguments.
The ammunition pile equipment model has its assets recycled and reused from what game?
Oh, that's a Damn. I haven't seen one of those recently. I can't remember.
Oh shit.
It's not the title.
Oh, currently 2% of the chat thinks that no one will drop from the top 5 with 53 channel points bet on it. By the way, it was Left 4 Dead.
Oh shit.
This is my 7th question right. Yes. 7 questions.
And
Out of 43.
we can also end the prediction because, yes, someone dropped out. Juicy is now in the top 5 and Stack has fallen out. That is tough. So,
I'm on my comeback arc. I threw before so I can get the comeback award. At
I
the
lost
end.
a channel point.
sort these ammunition
Oh my
stashes by Operation
freaking God.
Wildfire based on how many appear in the mission. So most at the top, least at the bottom.
Bro.
So how many ammunition stashes on each of these?
Oh, I just reset it entirely by
You
accident.
gotta have like photographic memory to remember this.
Dude, actually.
I mean, you could also just guess it. Just, you got a, what, 33% chance of getting it right?
That's a pretty
I think
big
maybe
chance.
less.
Yeah, I think it's.
You're not
probably
just
like
selecting one, you're
12.
ordering them. I think it's 1 in 9.
Oh, I was thinking like, because there's 3
Like
potential. Oh, no, because yeah, there's more than like 3 potential answers.
Yeah, you can order
I
them
never
anyway.
understood probability in math class, bro. Once they started adding letters to math, I was like, yeah, I'm done. They were like, you want to
learned
do more math
probability
in
thanks to my
college? I was
time
like,
on
Skin.bid. The best place to get your skin.
Okatoa.
2 seconds left. One person hasn't submitted their answer, which means they're probably going to get it wrong. The correct answer is the enemy of my enemy, the extraction, and one more into the breach. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know.
I got the first 2 mixed up.
Which grenade is the only one that has yet to appear in a tray or box?
Tray or box?
Tray or box? I usually don't buy the tray. I don't have to quit.
I mean, you could also just think logistically here.
I spelled it wrong. It's probably also not right.
I know, but I forgot names.
Tray or box? Tray or box?
If you had a box of
Tray or
grenades,
box?
which one are you not putting in there? Because me
True,
personally,
but
I'm not
what
going
if-
to put a Molotov in there because it would be on fire already.
Oh.
But what if Valve did that? What if Valve did that?
Okay, Molotov was right. I spelled it wrong then.
Molotov was right. You spelled it wrong and you were within 3. You did get it correct. We allowed Molotov or Molotov cocktail. 3 people got that
that's
right.
an O, not an E.
What about Molly? Would you allow that?
If someone would have put Molly, yes, but no one put Molly.
Just checking.
Nice.
Which of these is not true about the rescue kit equipment?
It doesn't rescue you automatically.
3 out of 4 of these are right. One of them is wrong.
Ooh,
Are
I
there
got
any
the wrong
skin questions? Any skins?
Like skins.
There's 10 skin questions. We just haven't gotten to them.
Try it.
They're all in. It was made in a certain order, but they're just randomized in that order. So we could get like all 10 skin questions in a row, or we could get them not until the very end. The correct answer, by the way, is a bot can purchase this item when set to a higher difficulty. The bots can't purchase the rescue equipment.
Are there bots? I thought the bots got removed.
So add in bots. What piece of equipment has an alternate name of taser or stun gun? I wonder. What is this one?
Yes, I used the wrong word.
How?
I used the wrong word.
Is it Poseidon?
I
That's
used
a
the
skin.
wrong word.
That's a skin.
I know what the answer is. I know the answer. The only issue is I used the wrong word.
The correct answer is Zeus.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't know that. I was gonna say stun
The gun we've talked about like 17 times so far today.
I didn't know that was a stun gun.
If you put a dash, it was wrong at first, but I marked it right.
I didn't know that was a stun gun.
Name one of the only 2 maps in which both the terrorist and the counter-terrorist have access to working security cameras.
Another type 1. Just saying, a map I heard them talking about.
Working security cameras?
Small oil rig.
Payday.
Small oil rig.
Oh no.
Also, keep in mind you're going for top 5. If you're not in the top 5 at the end of this all, when all the points are added up, unfortunately you will be losing and will not be moving on to compete for a cash prize in the next event. The correct answer, by the way, was Assault or Thunder.
Thunder was my second guess.
Never. Assault has a camera? Oh,
What are
came
the
out like
map
2001.
Yeah, it does in the office. I realized that afterwards. It does.
Oh.
Only one person got that right. They said
Did anyone
Assault.
get that?
Props to whoever got that right.
Yeah.
France.
Raise your hand.
Not me. Nope.
Sort these pieces of equipment by their price. Highest at the top, lowest at the bottom.
That's not right.
Highest at the top. I put highest at the top. That was right.
These questions also have 60 seconds, so you have time to like think before you submit.
I thought it meant 27 Zeus.
Oh.
Oh, Melons, didn't you say you were gonna get first place in this?
I thought so, but I did the lowest one at the top again on this question, I think.
Oh no.
Wait, it
You're on
was
the-
supposed to be most expensive at the top, though, right?
Most expensive at the top, least
Yes.
expensive at the bottom.
I did it twice wrong.
And one person got this correct. The heavy assault suit, the rescue kit, the Zeus, and the Medi shot.
I knew I was gonna be wrong.
Wait, what? How much is the midi shot?
Yeah,
That's
how
what I
much
was
is?
wondering.
I thought it was
3,
1,000.
I think.
In danger zone.
Thank God.
Almost.
Or in the.
And the
operation.
rescue kit. Yeah, I don't, there's different answers for different things.
Yeah, there hasn't been an operation for like 2 years. We don't know that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we asked when like the first game came out, and that was 1999. So you got to think we're going from 1999 logic to yesterday.
Actually, today.
Okay.
In which game does the tripwire mine equipment appear?
None of the ones
Man.
I've played.
Correct answer is Counter-Strike Condition Zero deleted scenes. Half of you got that correct.
None of the ones
Yeah.
I've played.
I just guessed it.
For double points, what is the blast radius of the kamikaze bomb, or the other word, both equipment?
Ooh.
How big's a unit?
That's a hard
A
one.
unit is
The
like
unit is meters.
no, I think it's a
I'm
source unit's like a centimeter, like a fraction of a centimeter.
Centimeter is very small.
Well, if it's a centimeter, then I got it wrong.
Oh, I'm from Europe. You don't use units.
Nuts, how do you know that?
Oh, shit.
Hammer unit.
The correct answer is
Hammer unit.
250.
Right.
Lucky guess.
I was 100 off.
The margin of error was
Freaking got
30
that.
on either side, so between 220 to 280.
I got 220 and it didn't give me points.
Well, the exact number was like 223.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Rip.
Unlucky.
Oh, come on,
Your
Vic, this
chances
is
of
your-
opening this
this is
Karambit
your
case hardened
question.
skin from separate cases is roughly 1 in how many million?
This one exactly.
This specific one?
That specific one.
That's specific.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Bro.
That's not a good.
That's
It's
the
a hard
backside.
one.
Yeah.
The play side is great, trust.
Yeah.
I was paying
Correct answer is 1 in 371 million.
I was way off.
So if you
That was
put within
100.
That was my
326
second guess.
and 416, you got that correct. 2 people got that right. They were within the margin of error.
Bro, y'all know statistics better than me.
For the past 2 slider questions, I was 100 off on both sides.
Sort these Counter-Strike skin rarities, lowest to highest rarity. The lowest at
would
the top,
assume-
highest at the bottom.
I would
Lowest
assume
at the
it's
top?
that.
Lowest to highest.
I told him.
Lowest at the top.
I just went based off of the names. I'm probably wrong.
I know that's right.
I am selling buff balance and buying skins.
Also, our
100% buff.
final prediction for, or the second to last prediction for the night is up. How big will the final gap of points be between first and third? And that's just counting the trivia points. So will it be between 0 and 4,999 points, 5,000 to 9,000, or will it be a 10,000 plus difference in points? We're waiting for 2 more people to submit their answers.
Every time a question's answered, it should.
The correct answer is consumer, mil-spec, classified, contraband.
I got classified and contraband mixed up. I got them switched around.
Oh man.
Half of you got that correct.
I think you're still third.
What is the name of the first skin weapon case introduced in CSGO? First
I think
one
there's
ever.
technically 2.
You're so confident.
There is not technically two, there's one.
You're third.
Also, Lily and Peachy, I feel like the 2 of you probably would have at least 20 questions right on this, just off of you guessing in chat. The correct answer is CSGO weapon case. It was literally just
Damn.
called that.
I said
Esports
skin case
2013
Go.
case
Keep
also
keep
came
giving
out
me
of the same
gambling
update.
questions. I'll keep getting these.
I said skin case 1.
If we put weapon
Well, that's
case
still
number
pretty
1, is
nice.
that gonna deduct us?
Well, no one put weapon case number 1, or if they did, they did not hit submit. Because the only thing that's up here is CSGO weapon case, skin case 1, arms deal, and breakout case. Make sure you're hitting submit. If you like wait until like it says 1 second, the timer might time out before you hit submit, and then it just says like technically you didn't answer.
Yeah, you can also hit enter. It also works.
That too.
It's not weapon case 1.
Which weapon has the water of
There you go.
Nephilus skin in the Anubis collection? I don't know how to pronounce that word, by the way.
Nephthys.
Nephthys. Nephthys, I believe.
Oh. Cool.
That sounds like some blue bullshit on a FAMAS.
It does.
Oh, dude.
It does sound like that.
What if you accidentally just said the
The
right
correct answer is the FAMAS.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh man, actually I definitely listened to that. I did.
Like I said previously, In the rules, don't say answers out
I'm
loud.
so
If you continue
sorry.
to do it, we will server mute you and server deafen you.
I'm sorry.
Way worse than death.
For double points, how can you acquire a skin in Counter-Strike?
Wait, can you do all these?
Yeah, I'm confused now.
I've never
I'm
touched
sorry,
a
I'm
game
an
in my
idiot, dude.
Chat, kill
I've
him.
acquired many skins through all of these methods.
Yeah. I think it's 3 points.
Whoa, look,
think
all
it's
of them are
almost
right.
safe
It's almost
to
like we
answer.
said you could guess your way through this and get questions right still.
No
Because we
way.
give you free points sometimes. What?
This game show is awesome.
I lost. Fuck, I lost count of how many I got right.
I can't wait for Nitro Racing round number 3.
It's either 8 or 9.
I'm winning
Which game introduced skins or finishes?
Fortnite.
Moonlight.
Was it the Xbox version, CS2, CSGO, or just Counter-Strike?
TF2?
Franz breaking 30k is nuts.
Look at.
It's crazy.
The correct answer was CSGO.
It's 8. Yeah, it's 8.
Which of these is the best weapon rating or float for skins?
What the hell? What is
Also, yeah, the most points anyone's gotten is 78,000. We keep track of like the top 25 for every single show. So to get into top 25 for trivia, you need at minimum 39,824 points. The correct answer, by the way, was minimal wear.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new is fake.
Fake news.
I thought it was field tested, not gonna lie.
But that would mean someone would have used it, so then it wasn't.
He was testing it in the field.
I never played this game.
Weapon finishes or skins are referred to as blank kits in game files. So in the actual game files, what are they referred to as? This would also be kind of a known thing because whenever people leak new finishes or skins, they will like tweet it out and say like, found this in the files, and then it'll have the beginning part of it.
Let's go.
They're just called paint kits.
Joke's on you. I don't know what that means.
I thought song kits.
I said
I
battle.
think 99.9% people wouldn't.
Anybody get that?
One person.
I got it.
Nice. Nah, I never got it. I thought songs.
Which of these skin collections is the only skin collection consisting entirely of pistol skins? The Dreams and Nightmares, Arms Deal 3, Arms Deal 2, or Danger Zone?
Hey, I reached 10,000. I got my goal.
You only need 20,000 more.
Oh, I think I picked
The
the wrong
correct
one.
answer is Arms
wow.
Deal 3. That has only pistols in there.
I think I clicked 3.
Some people pick 2.
2. I think I clicked 2.
I picked Danger Zone.
Which of these community skin weapon cases released in 2021? Pretty sure I have Spectrum Internet.
I got that wrong.
Actually, I don't know. We had one show, I think it was we had a Halo show where basically everyone in there set a world record. For like most points. It was very
Everyone
weird.
just knew it.
They just were very smart. Halo people and Genshin, we've learned, are like the smartest fan bases. They just know a lot about their games.
Hey, I'm just a dumb person.
The correct answer, by the way, was the Snakebite weapon case.
What's wrong? I said Danger Zone again.
That was like my last guess too.
I said Danger Zone again.
What is the default map
Snake Bite
menu
has-
scenery in CS2? So what map is the default background when you load in and you've never changed anything?
They made a sequel to a map. Maps have sequels.
Those two is a sequel.
Have you never heard of Counter-Strike before this?
I've heard of it. I've just never played it.
The correct answer is Dust 2.
Like they make sequels to maps? What the fuck?
Yeah, the first Dust sucks.
Didn't we literally have a question where it said how many like sequels or remade maps were in a game?
It just said remade. It didn't say sequels.
That would be a remake.
Oh my god.
What is the name of the current and most recent Counter-Strike game? This one you have to be exact. I will not count 3 off.
Nice. So I definitely got it wrong because I misspelled it.
MC in chat saying bring back Zoo, and I fully agree. I want that in insertion back.
I'm down for insertion, not Zoo, though.
The correct
What?
answer is Counter-Strike 2 or CS2.
I typed. Wait, I typed.
How did I get it wrong then? I
typed too fast.
Counter-Strike 2, full.
I'll probably know.
The official game has a dash in it.
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
TWO.
Fair enough then.
Yeah. You know, I never pronounced the dash, so I forgot it.
How do you pronounce a dash?
Which game engine is being used for CS2? Is it Source, Gold, SRC, Unity, or Source 2?
Wait, did I just?
Everybody answered that pretty quickly. The correct answer is Source 2. They also make sequels to game engines.
I knew they made sequels to game engines. That's why I said it.
When did Counter-Strike 2 release?
Oh shucks.
I
Bro,
literally
we'll
I
get
downloaded the game.
Source 3 in like 10 years.
I downloaded the game when it happened and I forgot. It's one of these two. I've narrowed it down to 2.
Is September 21st,
I don't know.
27th, March 22nd, or March 15th?
What's
Correct
wrong?
answer was September 27th.
I shouldn't have second guessed myself.
Also, Frank currently has 5 in a row correct, 38,000 points, ahead by 6K, so kind of cruising.
Oh my god.
10 right.
True or false? All weapons used in
Skins.
competitive and deathmatch mode in CS:GO were transferred to the new game with more detailed models.
Yes.
Let this be 11.
Oh, that was actually. Oh, I didn't realize it was true or false.
The correct
11.
answer is true.
Whoops.
I'm gonna running counter how many I got right. It's 11.
Mods, if you can check your DMs, please. Thank you.
That was expensive.
Which of these grenades can a counter-terrorist use in CS2?
Regardless of me.
This is multi-select, but it is up to you to decide how many can actually be used.
Also, who's
The correct answer is all of them except for the incendiary grenade.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can use it. You just can't buy it.
Well, which can I?
Wait,
said buy.
but isn't it Molotov?
Is
though?
it-
Use it though.
You can buy an incendiary on counter-terrorist. You can't buy a
Yeah,
Molotov.
incendiary is
Yeah.
the one.
But you
that
can
is-
use it. The question
Yeah.
said use.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
check
yeah,
you
like
pick one up
technically you
and
can
you can
use
use
all
it.
of them.
Yeah.
You can
but
use
the-
anything.
Come on,
Wait,
guys.
so we didn't get that right?
Where's the
Yeah.
Counter-Strike
Yeah.
knowledge?
Yeah.
Which of these equipment can a terrorist use in CS2?
Wait, so counter-terrorist, incendiary? I think counter. Never mind.
I second guess myself. I might be wrong again. Oh yeah.
Correct answer is all of them except for a rescue kit and a defuse kit.
Oh
yes. I got half right.
We're not playing competitive.
I said I did put a rescue kit on there, so I was wrong.
Which of these CS2 multiplayer game modes are bomb defusal modes?
I have to be right. But you're still on the podium.
4 seconds left. Correct answer is bomb scenario and wingman. The other two are not bomb defusal modes.
Well.
In CS2, what is the name of the faction for counter-terrorist? Is it Phoenix Connection, SAS, Terrorist, or Counter-Terrorist? The correct answer is SAS or Counter-Terrorist. You could have put either one.
We got 13 right so far. Let's go.
Question number 70. 10 left. Double points. Which of these cosmetic items were ported over from CSGO? The correct answer is everything except for all weapons. So other types of knives, stickers, and skins were all ported over. Ported basically means just exact copy, just moved over. But all the weapons had updated models, so they were not ported over. Where's the first CS2 major this year?
We watched this together. We told me all about it. Oh,
There's also open qualifiers for this right now.
all like coming up. Oh.
I ain't playing bingo.
Correct answer is Copenhagen. So Cheese making a comeback, getting 3 in a row. We got 8 questions left. Then all we have left after that is our awards, and then we'll be finishing it out. But before that, which 2 of these teams made more than $500,000 in earnings in 2023? 2.
This one, I got this one wrong.
Yeah, I'm actually not.
One of these is free. The other one,
I got this wrong.
One of these is free. That's fairly true.
Curtis, yes, you probably heard of one of these teams. The correct answer is FaZe Clan and G2 Esports. They have earned the most money in 2023.
I thought FaZe was losing money.
Not in CS.
In earnings.
That's in FaZe talk.
That's just
Helps when you
all
win
tournaments.
like 7 tournaments in a year.
Yeah, they basically won everything.
Does that count sponsorships?
That does not count sponsorships, no.
Oh.
That's just
Because
winning tournaments.
with the CS:GO rule.
I lost my
True.
Acer streak.
What is the minimum amount of money in the prize pool of Valve majors? The 250,000, 750,000, 1 million, or 1.25 million?
Like the lowest ever?
Not ever, just as of now, they set a minimum limit on how much money it is. And the rest of it's like crowdfunded. Correct answer is $1 million. That is the minimum for a Valve major. Other tournaments could be less than that, but for Valve, they set theirs at 1 mil minimum. Kind of like
DreamHack 2013 was 250K, so I got thrown off.
First place, I think, wins like 2 times that. What is the title earned by teams for placing top 8 at the majors?
Yeah, these things up.
Yeah.
I got an answer streak of 4, and now I've lost it, and now I'm not getting any of them right. Damn.
I was thinking of what do you call it? Bow PG. My bad. The correct answer, by the way, is the Legends.
1,000 points. I misclicked instantly.
I feel like the Champions wouldn't make sense because wouldn't that be like top?
Champions is top.
Yeah, that'd be like
Champions are the winners.
Or no, top.
Yeah, I
Okay,
forgot
yeah, I
which
got
one of
it
these,
wrong.
but I made like one of these names up.
Is it the Miners Champions?
Potentially. I just know one of these is not actually a real thing.
Because I said that one.
But yeah, Ryan currently has an answer streak of 8 in a row correct. You need 5,000 points to catch up to first place.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Which of these majors was canceled?
I'm probably wrong.
Did you get?
So all of these but one happened. One of them was canceled. Also, bro, CSGO confuses me so much because I wish they would just call like their championship like the world championship, but they're like, no, it's technically a major. I'm just like, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's really
Never mind, I was
really
right.
confusing.
Like I was trying to see like, oh, who won the world championship? And they're like, so these people won majors. I'm like, what does that mean, bro?
World champions.
But like, there's like,
That's what a lot of like different game community like lands are called.
but it's like they have like,
I don't
like Valorant, for
necessarily
example,
think
has
they
like
do.
4 in a
I
year.
don't think they
and then
say
they
world championship because that would mean that you have to be like a unified same nation team because you'd be world champions. You can't really be
I
like
mean,
international.
to be
team
fair,
would be
like
world champions.
which they're really bad example, like Call of Duty League, they call themselves like the Call of Duty, like the league for the entire world, and then like their teams are like 3 American people and then like 1 British person, or like 1 person from Canada, and that's not really the world. Same way, like whenever the NBA or the NFL, like they do like the final event, they're like, oh yeah, we're world champions, and they're just like, you mean America champions?
I don't know. NBA.
Does
and, like,
anybody else in
UFC
the
are
world
kinda
play
different.
American football though?
No, but they're trying to get other teams too. Name the only esports player to attend all Valve majors, and we don't mean just like they went there because they were just hanging out, but they actually were competing.
So I already answered, but I'm not saying anything about the answer. But are we saying like in game or not their real name, right?
In game, I don't know their real name.
Do you know his real
A
name?
player?
Yeah.
I said a
It
team.
is a player. It says name the only player. It was
This is some
Dupree.
crazy fucking lore. Holy shit.
Dupree?
Dupree is the only person to attend every single major ever.
I think how many?
Uh,
But Magist.
Simple is close. Magist is also close, but yeah.
Simple
With
sucked back in
Taz
the
'cause
day.
he's
though.
old.
Someone said Simple sucks because he's old.
I said back in the day, Simple sucked. is what I said.
Did anybody get Dupree right?
2 people.
Yeah, me.
Two people.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow.
3 questions left.
Dude, if
How
Ryan
many
was here the
majors
whole
has
time, he
Kerrigan from FaZe Clan currently played in?
Oh wait.
Oh no.
Oh my
There's
god,
that
that's a
many?
lot. The smallest answer is a lot.
Also the person to win the most majors. Yep.
I thought it was 4.
Harrigan hasn't won the most.
No, if we were talking about the previous question.
Oh, you meant Dupree?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's not a lot. No.
Bro, what is freaking Dota? Bro, those players are rich. Their crowdfunding is insane, bro.
Oh, yeah, I looked at Dota's prize pool.
No, if you look at like esports earning compared to other games, they are so far ahead, bro. Like why are y'all just giving this
Dota
away?
tournaments. Dota tournaments are $1 million.
They're like, oh yeah,
Like,
serious?
wow. That
Like
nigga's money for
dang,
$1
we just joined this small tournament. Like I only won $1 million. You're like, huh? Only?
Only?
That's our world championship
Only?
right there.
Yeah, that-
Kerrigan, by the way, has won 17, or sorry, not one, but played in 17 majors.
That's more money than I've ever spent.
Question 78 out of
Big
80.
fan.
Sort these esports organizations by most money earned. Most at the top, least at the bottom.
Oh damn, I don't know. I mean, randomly.
Overall or
Nice,
last
yeah.
year?
Shay. Shay, that you know there's a delay on the stream, right? So they're allowed to. We put We had that delay in like 4 months ago.
It's okay if you
For people in chat, if you want to put answers, you're allowed to put answers. There's a delay on the stream.
For shame.
I'm trying to think of how bad Dragon was like.
Also, once we get
This
to
is
the
only in CS, to be clear, right?
This is just CS. Also, once we get to the final question, I'm gonna just ask for everyone to mute, because after that we're gonna be voting on the awards. By the way, only one person got that correct. It was Astralis, Navi or Natus, Vincere, FaZe Clan, and then Fnatic.
I wasn't guessing.
Didn't somebody, I swear somebody in chat got that right. Oh no, Peachy, you were off. You had FaZe. Yeah, you had the last three like wrong, but you were close.
Peachy, you did the exact same order that I did.
So
Yeah,
we're
that's
going
also
to
the
question
same I did.
79. How many total Counter-Strike tournaments have there been since 2000?
What?
Okay,
Damn.
look. Be happy I did not put a slider, bro, because I thought about it at first. I was like, oh.
Damn,
Okay.
you should have.
Oh no, and
You
you just gave us 4 random numbers.
And they're
So
all
I will
useless.
say one of these is the total number, and one of them is a fake number, and then 2 of these are potentially the amount of just 1 year. But also they could be fake numbers as well.
Well, I think we know what the fake
Oh
one
my
is.
god.
The correct answer is there has been 15,471 tournaments since
Can't make up a
2000.
number like that.
I said 12,000.
Good thing I didn't go with my gut, because I also thought it was 12,000.
Okay, we are going on to our final question. I'm going to read this one out, and then I'm going to swap to just the screen with me on it, and then we're going to start our voting for our awards. So chat, by the way, for the awards, you're just voting for one of them. It is your fan favorite, so the person you loved most in the entire show. Basically what's going to happen is all 10 names are going to pop up on the side of the screen next to me. You're going to put a number in chat according to whoever you want to vote for. So it'll be in alphabetical order, obviously. So 1 being the first person, and then 10 being last person. Obviously, you can only vote one time. If you are subbed, a mod, or you have turbo, you can vote. Your vote counts as like 3 instead of 1. So keep that in mind. But we are going to the final question, and just best of luck to everybody. By the way, no matter who wins, everybody did amazing, but please exclamation point cast, go check out all the creators that are here in the show, as well as our mods that are helping on the back end. I just realized I was muted when I said that. The question was, which Counter-Strike player has won 21 MVP medals and was crowned the best player of 3 separate years? And the options are Simple, Olaf Meister, Daiwo, and Coldzera. I might have pronounced one of those names incorrectly, but that is my bad. The correct answer, by the way, was Simple. So, if everybody could please mute. Okay. As we said, the points right now don't matter. So you could be in first right now, but we do have other points to add in, so keep that in mind. So your placing could change. Keep in mind, only top 5 win. So you need to be in that top 5 area to move on to the next part of the event. So with that being said, we're gonna get the first and only poll up. So this is just, who was your favorite person on the entire show today? So who did you come here supporting, or maybe you met them in the chat and you're like, dang, they're kind of cool. We're gonna have everyone's names in there. Let me get that up for you. We're gonna give you about 4 minutes to vote. So obviously we'll start with Cheese in number 1, then Fear Hunter, Frank, Franz, and so on in alphabetical order. So you can just type whatever number you want according to their name in chat. Keep that in mind. And then after that, we will be calculating up who our actual top 3 are. We're gonna show them on screen, but overall, like we said, top 5 do win. So while only top 3 are going to be shown on the screen, top 5 win. Now up. There we go. Go ahead and vote. Also, for everyone in the call, you're able to vote as well. Just make sure you're typing your answer in the chat. So whoever you want to vote for, type that number in the chat. Also, what you see on screen next to me, it has everybody's names in the right order, but the random percentages that it puts will not actually be accurate. We have it set so flip around the numbers. So while some person may look like they're winning, that's not what result we're seeing on the back end. So keep that in mind. And with that being said, we are going to calculate the points up on the back end, and we will be back shortly.
If you guys didn't know, I am selling buff balance.
Wait, did he say we can go to the toilet?
Big
Dang.
No,
Wait,
as previously stated, you must stay at your desk. If you leave, we will kick you.
No shot.
I'm kidding. Go to the bathroom, dude.
Okay, I just did. I didn't have to go anywhere though. I just did it at my desk.
I don't know Shriek can hear us. I hope.
Well, I owe chaos. Thanks.
Okay, you guys have about 2 more minutes to vote in this. We were just getting the scores calculated on the back end. Then we're going to move all the cameras around so that as we go through, we'll be able to announce who won. They'll be able to give a short little speech if they want to. And that will kind of be it. And we'll end after that. Overall, I hope you learned a little bit. It was kind of, I know, difficult for some people, but overall, it was a great time. Oh, that's actually interesting. Math. Okay, that's confusing. Okay. It also, I just want to let you know, it is possible for there to be ties on awards, so keep that in mind. This one, it is. Okay, I believe the timer should be up. Okay, so that award is calculated. We have this one. What timer? I have a timer on my end, Lily, so you might not be able to see it, but I have a timer that I'm basically keeping track of on my end. This award, so and then there we go. Okay, so we're all good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull the creators back up on screen. We're just going to let them know, don't talk about the actual game results because we haven't decided that yet. They're going to talk to you for a little bit, and then we are going to announce the award winners.
I Playboy Cardi.
So just to let everybody know, we are calculating the scores up on the end. We're going to put all your cameras into spots just depending on if you won an award or if you are in the top 3. But you are all on screen. You're allowed to talk to chat for a little bit. Just keep the topic off of like final scores because like we said, they may move around a little bit just based on awards, Nitro, or any challenges potentially like that. So you guys have the floor to talk to chat, and I'll let you know when I'm done calculating the scores.
So, chat, if you didn't hear, somebody was selling buff balance. Anybody interested?
By the way, guys, I am selling buff balance. I'm buying skins at 90% buff. Hit me up Twitter / Frankfurter with 2 A's because Some guy named Frank Guerra took my handle in 2016. His bio is just golf.
Is he still
track
active?
him down. You go to visit every golf course on Earth and find him.
He retweeted one thing and then never used it again.
That's
I've been in his DMs a lot.
Do you follow him?
I mean, he's pretty cute. Hell no, dude. He took my handle. You think I'm gonna follow him?
Yeah.
You should, just in case he posts again.
Yeah. I guess
you're
see what he
right,
posts.
right.
If he becomes active, start
reply.
commenting. Yeah.
I can reply.
I'm following mine, the guy that has my fucking hat, my handle.
This guy.
Wait, we're on camera, aren't we?
And they can hear us.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm following him.
Thank you for
Hi,
that reminder.
Follow
Chat, if you put 8 in chat, I will rig the next Nitro race in your favor.
I definitely said 8.
He speaks lies. Lies.
How do you rig a dice roll?
I'm a safety person for Discord mods.
Put the dice
I'm
in the
actually
oven for
safety
10
officer,
minutes.
Hence the high vis.
You
Weighted car.
yeah, you could rig anything, including a dice roll, just weighted dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What's
put
everyone's
the
favorite
Nitro
thing
racing
about
in the oven
CS:GO?
for 10 minutes.
Bro,
But wasting everybody's cars, therefore.
Space
trying to
Boy,
gamble?
my favorite thing is practicing and playing with a team.
I would
That's how
love to
competitive.
screen share.
Mine's gambling.
So competitive.
Mine's gambling. Mine is the problems that the game brings me.
Yep.
Admit to them you have a gambling problem. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
CS:GO cases,
Yeah.
always.
Yo, his girl just said admit to them you have a gambling problem. Well, while we're at it,
Only a problem if
I'm
you
not
can't
good.
afford it.
Yeah, shit.
I can't afford it.
Who came home from work? I'm affording the gambling problem. Hence the
Oh, listen,
problem.
listen.
There's money to be
the
spent.
one thing
The first
The one
stage
thing
is
all
denial.
successful gamblers have in common is that they have an addictive personality. So
They quit.
if a gambling
They
problem
always
might
quit
be
You're
before their
just
big
one
win.
bet off your biggest win ever, chat.
They always quit
Please
before their
actually
big
don't
win.
gamble.
It's always the next
Don't
one.
actually gamble.
It's not this one. It's gonna be the next one. And if it's not that one, it's the next one after.
If you bet 50, put
Yeah.
in 1,000, and I
There
bet
you
you win.
Is that a school safety
Yeah.
patrol belt? Brian?
I'm not that young, man. Jeez, okay? I'm not fucking 14.
I don't know, I don't think you're bothered
He's,
enough.
he's a safety patrol.
He had to walk his kindergarten partner back to the bus at the end of the day.
I had to sprint home from work
I literally
to
was
come
begging
here in
him.
half.
I was begging him. Okay, oh.
She
She
held
goes,
it
"Hey,
down
you have a
pretty well.
game?" No, she did. But she goes yesterday, "Hey, you have a game show at 4." And I went, "Well, that's a job because I work till 4:30." And then she went, "Oh,
Well, no, we knew that, but the issue was that you didn't come home till 5. That was
yeah, because I'm
You
working."
could have quit.
Yeah, but maybe you should have spent home.
We're ready.
You ready? I'm so proud though. I got you on the podium. It means I sometimes listen to you.
Okay, hello. So, we have come to the end of our game show. We have calculated up all the scores. We've added in all the additional points. We've made sure if anybody did a challenge that we add in their extra points for that, they got it right. But it is time to decide who our award winners are. So, we're going to go through them pretty quickly. So, like we said, we have 5 different awards. Let me pull them up in case you forgot what they were. So, if you're not first, you're last is our first award. That is 4,000 points. That's for the person in last place. The almost MVP is the contestant with the most correct answers who is not in first place. The LVP is the creator with the most unanswered questions. The feud favorite is obviously the one that was most loved by chat and you voted on. And then the KKXRJ award is the Kim Kardashian X Ray J award, which is for the biggest comeback. So, with that being said, we're going to go to our first. Oh, if everyone can mute, please.
It's kind of inappropriate.
If everyone can mute, please.
Hello, cousins watching.
So, our first award is the If You're Not First, You're Last award. So, congratulations to this person. We are pulling them up on screen now. So while you may have been in last place, you did earn yourself some additional points. So congratulations to the one and only Cheese.
Oh my god, thank you.
I will say, because you won this, your placement did move around a little bit, so the 4,000 points did help. But just because you're in last place doesn't mean you were last in our hearts. Next up is actually Almost MVP. So this is the creator with the most correct answers who is not in first place. So for this person, they ended up getting 40 questions right. The next person above them got 46 right. But we're going to that second person. So congratulations to Ryan, who got 40 questions correct, and you won our Almost MVP award.
When do I talk? Okay. Thank you. I'm glad I was almost good enough to be MVP. I'll take second. Except it means I'm last, but I'll take it.
Fair enough. Next up, we have our LVP award. So this is the creator who had the most unanswered questions, so they forgot to hit submit. They just forgot to answer. Or maybe they were thinking so hard that like their brain paused for a second and they were like, wait a second. And then by that time, the question had already timed out. So congratulations to our LVP winner. Unfortunately, they had 14 questions they did not answer, but you still get some extra points. And if you would have answered those 14, you would have potentially gotten a higher place. So congratulations once again to Cheese. Look, even though it's like not like a hey, you got first place award, you still got points. So like that's an additional 6,000 points added to your overall score. So congratulations. Our final two awards is our Feud Favorite Award and our KKX RJ Award. So first off, the Feud Favorite. This was decided literally by the difference of one vote. So if you're one of those last three people that like typed in chat, you may have been the decider for this vote. But this award is presented to you by Clutch One. So if you guys want to, you can go check out their grip cream, which basically helps you whenever you're gaming, doing any sort of activities. It stops your hands from sweating. It is actually pretty useful. I use it whenever I'm doing the shows or whenever I'm playing like Call of Duty. But the Clutch One Feud Favorite Award goes to the one, the only. I had to work, but I showed up late and still somehow did pretty good. Ryan, congratulations.
Thank you, chat.
You
I
won
appreciate it. Thank you.
22-21.
That was close, but thank you very much, chat. I appreciate it. I am sorry I was late, but I'm glad I could deliver while I was here. Thank you.
You're all good. Work is very important. We're grateful you're still able to be here. We're grateful for all of you that are able to make it here. Please, like I said, once again, go check out all the amazing cast, ! Cast on either Twitch or YouTube, either one. But our final award is the person that had the greatest comeback. So it could have been a negative or a positive comeback. It's basically whoever jumped up the most in placement. For this one, we actually have a two-way tie. Two people in the two-way tie who actually both went up or down 2 placements. I will say they both went down 2 placements. But congratulations to our biggest comeback award winners for Franz and Stack. Congratulations. Both of you moved down 2 places from where you were at the halfway point, but you still get some additional points. You get 3,000 additional points added to your score. So it's like you missed 3 questions, but you got those 3,000 points right back.
Thank you for this award. Just want to say took a lot of effort. Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay. With that being said, that was our final award. So that means that now it is time to announce our winners. Like we said, we're going to only show top 3 on screen, but then we announce the top 5 after that. The placements did change up a lot because of the awards and the Nitro points. So keep that in mind. We are swapping on over now. So let's cue the intense music. At the end of it all, we had a lot of movement around in the points, but we had some people that definitely were kind of chilling on the top the entire time. Potentially might have fallen out of the running, potentially did not. In third place with 43,151 points, we have Franz. In second place with 46,657, 3,000 points more, we have Frank the Tank. And in first place with 52,852 points, we have Ryan. Congratulations to our top 3. These are your top 3 finishers in CSGO trivia. Also, all setting new records for our trivia scoring all time. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We'll start with like
Props,
first and work our
competitors.
way down, but if you want to make a little speech, you are welcome to.
Props to my competitors and my female substitution due to the work. But thank you for the votes for feud favorite and everything, Chad. Appreciate it.
Also, can I just
I'll
say,
be
she was
back.
like, oh yeah, she's going to be so mad because I'm going to get nothing right. And then she was getting questions right. Like she was just guessing stuff right. Or she was like, I remember this from
Because-
talking to you.
Because she was treating it like Rocky when she was on one of your first game shows. I was sitting there with like 100 questions quizzing her on various games and she was giving me it back. So she's trained and professional in every game now.
Well, thankfully, you were able to make it and you ended up finishing out on top. Frank, how you feeling? Top 3? One of the smartest CSGO players to ever exist.
Probably the smartest. Hey, you know, if anyone got below me, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's just life. Sorry you lost. I'm out.
Fair enough. And finally, Franz, which also, by the way, I don't know if you've ever seen Fortnite or like watched any competitive Fortnite. You look a lot like Mr. Savage. If you like look him up, you guys look like twin brothers.
I'll have to look him up. Thank you. I gotta say I'm lucky to be here, and I also have to say if Ryan was here the whole time, we would have gotten destroyed for sure. But I appreciate the third place.
Appreciate that. Also, props on your content.
Thank you. It was a
Oh, you
good
make
game.
you make content.
So
Here and
really
there.
quickly while I interrupt that conversation, I do want to say just overall shout out to everyone on here. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come and do some trivia with us. I know maybe some of it was stuff that you didn't expect to be on here. People always think it's going to be about whatever the current game is that's out only. And then we're like, no, we're going to cover everything. Like we might ask you, hey, what is the name of this lead developer whose mom got sick this one day? We wouldn't actually ask that, but we ask like very like niche stuff sometimes very easy stuff. Sometimes we just give you free points. The only time you miss them is if you literally just don't click on it. But with that being said, we're going to announce the top 10. So we're going to work our way from the bottom up. So in last place with 22,000 points, 22,089 points, we have M Hunter 347. With 23,630 points in ninth place, we have Cheese. With 34,433 points, we have Zylander. With 34,834 points, so literally within 400 points, we have Juicy YT. And then, just a reminder, top 5 win. So this is our final person that did not make it to the top 5 and end up winning. With 36,493 points, literally off by 130 points. So that was like a partial question. Is official 2147M, aka Stack. Unfortunately, you are 6th place, which means Fear Hunter NL and I Love Melons both made your top 5, with Fear Hunter having 36,715 points and I Love Melons having 39,633 points. So that was not first place, but you still won. So congratulations to our top 5. Can we get some W's in chat? I know maybe some of you came in here supporting some people and they didn't end up winning. Some people you're like, damn, they're probably not gonna do that good, and then they end up winning it all. So congratulations to everyone. Your top 3, Ryan, Frank, Franz, followed by the rest of your top 5, Melons and Fear Hunter. But everyone here today did amazing. They're all great creators in their own right. Maybe they do like full-time CSGO stuff. Maybe they just open up boxes or cases. Like, still, whatever you do, we are grateful to have you. You are a pillar of the CSGO community. If you haven't played CSGO before, not saying any names, maybe you should play it. I don't know, man. YOLO. But thank you all so much for being on here. We are super grateful to have you. If you guys want to say anything to chat before we go out, now is your chance. Chat, by the way, please. XPH Point Cast. Go follow all their Twitches, their YouTubes, all their socials. You guys have the floor. I'm gonna find somebody for us to raid.
Napo, I just wanted to ask. You said, Nap, you in our contract, in our work contract, you said you would rig one show for me if I edited those videos. So like, what the fuck is going on? Like it was in the thing that we both signed.
First off, I didn't sign that. Second off, you've only been on 2 shows, brother. You've been on a talk show and a game show. You've never been on a game show before this. That's kind of crazy.
Just saying, you can't really rig it when you can't even get top 5, homie.
So,
I was right there! 130!
That was you just taking 2 seconds. That was literally 2 seconds on a question.
My strat was, if I don't know it immediately, just speed answer. Because at least if I answer right and I get it correct, I get more points. And it worked, kind of. I got 6th place.
We're doing golf rules, right?
Yo, I just wanted to let you know the Babylonians discovered the basic method of making soap by boiling fats with ashes and water.
What?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the shout out.
It's 2 a.m., man. It's 2 a.m.
I'm gonna use that info.
You guys,
Fair enough. I did.
You guys know I am the most dedicated and prolific CS2 streamer in the whole world. So yeah, just make sure you're following my channel. And I also sell buff balance. And I'm also buying skins for 90% buff. Hit me up. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle.
Hit this guy up.
Take transfer. Yeah, good rate.
So
also
thank you so much. We are going to be rating out someone who's currently playing CSGO. Her name is Sniping Stars. So if you guys could, please, when the raid message pops up, please copy it. We're gonna go to our end credit scene first. So basically, if you followed, subbed, you tipped, dropped some bits, anything like that, it will basically pop your name up on the screen if you were moderating, anything like that. So it'll basically highlight everyone in the chat because all of you are important to making this game show a thing, and we're super grateful to have you. We will be back once again on Saturday, but this time around for a brand new show. It is called Content Tank, and you can probably guess by that second part of the name what it's about. It is basically Shark Tank, except you can present your own custom idea or maybe one that's already made, but you present it as your own. You just have to make a fun custom pitch. That is on Saturday, so hopefully we see some of you there. We do shows like this every week. If you ever want to join, they're fully open to pretty much anybody as long as you have some sort of method for competing in the show. You have a camera. You can literally use a picture as your camera and we will still let you on the show. So it doesn't really matter. We kind of make it open to anybody. Just make sure you're just chill person, good vibes, and you're pretty much welcome in no matter what. Hop in the Discord, check out our website, any of those amazing things. Please go check out these creators because they're all just super awesome. We're grateful to have them here. And once again, thank you. Have a good night, and we will see you on Saturday.
Hey, have a good night, man.
Oh, good night.
Peace, love, and chicken grease.